Hey there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim with your next 3-day outlook or next 3 days forecast. Let's see what we have. I'm going to pull from the shaman stream first just to get an overall energy for the read. That song, the wheel in the sky, keeps coming to mind. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Connectivity, jeweled web. It's about, so I mean, obviously this is about your connections. It's about who you are. It can be about a group or a collective. If you resonate with the 144,000, it can have something to do with that. It's just coming to mind. They're giving me the Christmas light analogy of having, every time I see this card, I get this, of having like a string of old Christmas lights. I don't know if you remember, if one light bulb was out, they all went out. And there's something about all of them being on, because everybody's been helping one another energetically, for sure. You're connected. You're very connected. That's the main message. Let's see. Let's do day 1, day 2, day 3, just like that, using the journey of the sacred bee. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. Oh, on the bottom we have the Princess of Disc. The Page of Disc, you might know it as, which is news coming in, usually regarding an investment or money or an opportunity involves money. Yeah, money, for sure. I have the 9 of Disc in the Tower. This is a huge financial gain or a windfall. And then the Tower is sudden disruption. Like some sort of money that's going to come in is going to help you achieve some sort of big change that you've been wanting to make. Just kind of needed the funds for it. It's something like that. I don't know if it's a win. Wow. Oh, a win, a winning, a windfall. Wow, you all have some powerful energy here. Really heavy on the financial stuff. I love talking about love. I really do. But this is more of a message with your finances and your pentacles looking really good. Day 2 might be connecting you on a new path. I mean, we can find out why you were on a path that was not fulfilling you. Like, that's the 8 of Cups, you know, I don't want to stick around here. Maybe something wasn't emotionally doing it for you. And I really think this is connecting to how you bring in money. Just remember this path, not only is it saying it leads to your 10 of Disc, which is completion, wealth, but it leads to your 9 of Cups too, which is your wishes granted. And then what else do we have? The 3 of Cups and the King of Disc. It's really, this is day 3, heavy on the connections again. The King of Disc, wow. So, I mean, your main message is like money. Money, honey. This is somebody that's very stable, grounded, a businessman perhaps, or woman, either one. If this is the archetype you're going to be in, like, it's being able to have the 10 of Disc. So you're able to have an umbrella for yourself and others financially, for sure. Like, that's just because that's the main message here is about your finances. You will be celebrating, and you will be also being brought together with the right people for you on your path. Like I say in the very beginning, it is all about who like what souls you're connected with. Whether you think you have communication with these souls or not, you do. You're very connected. And so what I'm saying is, like, when one area is lit up, when some people start succeeding, you notice people that are in your soul group are going to be starting to succeed a whole lot. It's because there's going to be a wave of that for everyone in the soul group. Your success helps my success. And even more so if you're in this same soul group. That's just a strong message I'm getting. Wow, 3 of Cups, Hierophant. This is divinely guided connections coming in here. Some of them are going to be in the physical that you're going to be going towards. Some to help you with a business. Maybe somebody that runs a business is wanting you to be a main part of it. Maybe this person wants to invest in you if it's not you, if it's somebody else. Or commit. You know, it is the card that kind of represents the person who is the main provider for the family. All right, so you have to tell us, what does the Tower mean? If I were just to take a guess looking at these, like an intuitive hit would be the sudden changes are coming about because there's a lot of good news about money here. I mean, I would just say that there's something very successful going on within your collective. Okay, I have the unexpected journey, and I have another 9 of Pentacles. Another 8 of Cups also, by the way, on the bottom. So here's the unexpected journey is 8, wealth. A big part of this unexpected journey has to do with wealth, prosperity, growth in opportunities that involve spiritual growth and material growth. But the unexpected part of it is that some things you would end up disconnecting from, or that you would, I'm even getting, you know, when we have an awakening in our lives, and sometimes we can go through like a limbo period where we're disinterested in things, where we're just not interested in the things that we used to be interested in. I see a lot of videos about I woke now and now everything's meaningless. That's a phase. That's a phase that you go through. It's there's something here about your purpose and about the plan. All right, and I do feel like you probably went through a period where you're like, yeah, this isn't serving me anymore. Emotionally, this is not satisfying, and so you're going in a different direction. You're really able to. The entrepreneur in you is standing out here. Just you're going to be very successful. Okay, you're going to be very successful. Day 2, where's the path leading us? To your 9 of Cups. I told you to your 9 of Cups. And with it being in the reverse, it's just kind of saying, yeah, because whatever you dealt with, it wasn't making you happy. It wasn't making you happy. And so you want to have your wish fulfillment, your self-satisfaction. And so where is it leading you? It's leading you to the fulfillment of the 9 of Cups. Let's get a 108 deck here card for this. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups reverse. You have angel number wise, you have 999. You have 33. 8. Of course. Okay, what is the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Disc about? It's about falling onto my lap. It is about one, Okay, the harvest, the closing, the ending of something, getting close to the ending of something, and because you've mastered it. You've mastered it already. That's why you know what to emotionally detach from. That's when you know that you have to go on another path. Is because you have mastery level, and you can't stay at the same with this. You're not going to stay in the same challenges and with the same, even sometimes people, you know, or situations. You're going to move on from that. New level, new devils. Right. So the master says discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, in the flow, commanding presence. You have a commanding presence, and you getting to your 10 of disc is very likely. You going on another path and fulfilling your 9 of cups is very likely. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. Tell me more about the wealth, the 10 of disc. You know, this wealth can be in many forms in our life, right? We can have many different ways of feeling wealthy, you know. That's funny. My dad used to say that. Sometimes he would say, I feel like a rich man, when he had the whole family out and we'd be eating out as a family, you know. And yeah, he would say, you girls looking at my sisters, that's my sister, he would say, you all make me feel like a rich man. He used to say that. Well, that's funny. Tell me about the money, honey. Why did it fall on the floor? Oh my gosh, tell me about the money, honey. You really got like the millionaire or billionaire card. But back to the, you make me feel like a rich man. There's so many ways to feel completely wealthy and complete and safe and secure. And a lot of it does have to do with, you know, when the finances are okay and we're not worried so much. That's what this stage is in your life. It's where everybody is taken care of, no problem. And it feels safe and it feels secure and it feels peaceful. That's what you're headed towards. And this is that millionaire, billionaire card. It's the mother lode. It's the biggest amount. If you stick with this mastery level, with your discipline, with your effort, as much as you are, because it looks really good and it's really going to pay off, this is what's coming. Prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, the prime source. And a lot with family, there may be bloodstone, something about family, inheritance for some, with the 9 of Pentacles being out here twice. But this is a bloodstone. Usually it has more red on it, but this one doesn't. It's just kind of greenish. Tell me about the 3 of Cups and the King of Discs. It's amazing. Just amazing. 7 of Swords. Whoa. Strategy. Strategy is going to pay off. There's going to be some sort of plan that you get woke up to. It's going to lead to success. And someone wants to give you gifts. I'm not necessarily sure who that is. It might be this Queen of Cups. Your gift is when you give self-love to yourself and compassion. There can be a situation here with Judgment in the reverse and the 7 of Swords where we're like, you know what? I'm moving on a different path, or I'm being woke up to the fact that somebody tried to lie or deceive or hide something from you. And it might be one of those situations where we felt like, because I'm feeling like something had to have triggered this 8 of Cups, right? So it could have been a situation where we felt even trapped or stuck in it for a while. And then it's like something comes to light here that we are woke up to, some sort of reason for going in a different direction. And I think it leads to ultimately financial success, but the coming together of people who just the exchange of energy is like receiving a gift. Have you ever met, you know, some of those people where just the exchange of energy feels like, well, that was a gift in my day, just to receive it, just to receive somebody's hello, or praise. I guess I'll find out more. I have the Five of Wands here on the bottom. I say love yourself because of the Queen of Cups, but I think maybe they're talking about intuition. Intuitively kind of knowing what you don't feel like you resonate, or who you don't feel like you resonate with anymore. Who were, if somebody's saying, oh no, please take me back, with Judgment in the reverse, or I just don't think we would be inclined to. It's the worry from, this is releasing your worries though, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I have worry, fear, anxiety, irritated. Okay, so I'm thinking a lot of you all are worried about developing a strategy. These are different stories, by the way, that I'm picking up on. This is definitely not the same. This is more so about a strategy for how to get the gears going when it comes to a business, or when it comes to profits, like how to have something be more consistent and stable. So it's like you could have, I'm getting the energy of somebody that gets successes in bursts, and then maybe a few days, even where maybe weeks where we're like worried, and it could have to do with like your own business. There's something about that that's going to start picking up speed or be more consistent for you. And ultimately, this card is about trying to relieve our anxiety, finding ways to soothe ourselves. Wise discernment is your gift at this time. With the optical illusion in the reverse, you're seeing through things that were not true. Okay, it's tied to your intuition, this wise discernment. It can be, okay, sorry, I'm just getting so many messages. It can be less that, it can be less about facts, evidential proof of saying, okay, I caught this person red-handed, or this person was sneaky and they did this or that. I feel like it's less about having proof and more so about being very clairsentient and having a gut feeling. And that's how I think you're seeing through an optical illusion. When all is like, when there's some confusion or feeling like there was a trap, it's you're reversing it. I do have a timing card here on the bottom, which this is the next 3 days, but it does say within a few days. The situation or question ended. Okay, so you're just going to see something very clearly. What are we seeing clearly, Spirit? Yeah, that will be moving on. Emptiness. No one home. Cycle completion. So you're seeing a cycle that's been completed and now it's time to maybe branch off on our own. Final endings and beginnings. The void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating. And you will be in this airplane energy. Overcoming, rising above. It says in control, breaking free. Well, I have a lot of leaving it behind. Something with the timing card, it says 6 to 9 months, or it can be around, we'll say the season wise, it could be around September, October. It does say the Queen. I also have Libra energy, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Something about a headache being relieved, or finding out what was the root cause of all of the, it can be physical, it can emotional issues when we're still in the situation or we have not properly processed it, can lead to buildup and result in actual physical manifestations in our body. And so if something tells you, when your body is trying to signal to you, hey, something's off. Look, hey, you don't feel good when you're around this type, with this person, or in this situation, and you have more health problems. There's a reason for that. Okay, you'll be the shooting star. Quick action, wish granted, rare, falling in a moment in time, and luck. Dazzled, short-lived, passionate, enterprising, and brilliant. And your animal spirit. Woo, we talk about navigating the darkness. Oh my goodness. The Panther. The Panther. Navigating the Panther. I've gone on way too long for yours. The main message is what you are feeling is not wrong. Whatever you are feeling that is off, you're not wrong. And that's the main message about it. So Panther says the annihilation, goodness, of the unnecessary and purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth be stagnant or energy be stagnant. So it pounces into our lives and it will cause all kinds of havoc. Why can't I talk? The tower's here. It is unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all had these experiences, and they've made us better people. This is about being brave and productive. This is the opposite of being self-destructive. And it says it's to get rid of the unnecessary. They also say that this is like a very mystical kind of card. Able to handle the darkness. You don't have any fear in it. You've been here before. So you don't scare me. Energy. 444. Okay, so I'm going to pull an angel number and close out your reading. If you like the video, consider hitting the like button and subscribe. If you need a private reading, the information is in the description box below. That's too many. Spirit, maybe just 1 or 2. 999 and 12. 12 says you are a visionary. Okay, I'm a visionary. And 999 says thank the past for the lessons and leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of a life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. And that's what I have for you. Sending you love and light. Bye.